So he asked for a lawyer. The cop goes, well, yeah, we'll get you one later, right?
You can call your lawyer when you get to the jail.
Exactly. So literally the rule is when he asks for a lawyer, the interrogation's over. You have to stop. He doesn't stop. The detective asked for a lawyer, and if the guy asked for a lawyer, I don't even know, 4 or 5 times.
1 hour and 9 minutes into his interview, he's back and forth. I want to make a phone call. You make a phone call, and you get to the jail. Yeah, I want to call. Who do you want to call? I want to call my mother. She'll call the lawyer. She knows the lawyer's name. That's a little bit iffy. At
Right.
1:09 into the 1 hour and 9 minutes into the interview, I want my lawyer. I want to call him.
Right.
You can call your lawyer later.
Right.
That's exactly what the detective says to him.
So theoretically, by evidence rules, everything after that could get a lawyer should not be allowed in, right? So at this point, he's not confessing. They put his mom on the phone. They put his mom on the phone on speakerphone, and she proceeds to scream at him, calling him selfish for not confessing. He needs to say whatever they want him to say. I mean, just a violation of all kinds of constitutional laws,
Yeah.
right? He finally confesses in a half-hearted confession, just kind of agreeing that, okay, I was there. Okay, then he names the other person that was there. After they're like, he had a mask. You didn't have a mask. You're an idiot. They're like literally belittling the guy, which that's fair game, right? So they get him to say that these two people were there. They arrest both. They do a cell phone triangulation. They can show that the cell phone of the assailants are in the area. Okay, they can't pinpoint to where. Now, the assailants also live in the neighborhood, so that's not really a smoking gun of say, but that along with the car, and they have a confession now, and they have a witness. The witness saw the one guy without the mask, right, and could describe him, right? And the victim saw the guy without the mask and could describe him and could show the text message. So they have enough to arrest. Okay, so they arrest them both for, I think, they're arrested for felony murder, right?
The second they charge him with second-degree murder because in Florida you have to have a grand jury indict you for first-degree murder.
But felony murder is what they want.
He was charged with felony murder. The other guy, our guy, was charged with murder.
Right.
Felony murder. Explain that.
Yeah, felony murder is so if in the commission of a crime, if you're with somebody that commits
Any felony.
any crime in the commission of a murder or any crime, if you're doing some of the crime
felony.
and something happens, right? A felony. You're doing a felony and somebody dies. Every person that was involved in the commission of that felony is being charged with murder now. So I don't know if you remember movies like Heat. Heat was a movie where they used it, where Robert De Niro or somebody, they're robbing, or Val Kilmer shoots one of the guards, and then Robert De Niro looks at him and says, "You're an idiot," and then executes the rest of the guards, saying that we're now all being charged with felony murder. We need to get rid of all the witnesses.